And welcome back, race fans, as we're going to bring you the Night Owl Racing League tonight. This is going to be their first season that they've ever ran, and it's going to be the season opener of the 305s, brought to you by right here on Right Rear Racing. So feel free to reach out to those guys, and you're joining in to watch their racing as we speak right here. And it looks like we're going to have about 14 drivers here to make the season opener of the 305s, as we're going to take on Volusia tonight. And it looks like we have a good strength in the field, as they just finished up their their hot laps. And I guess my stuff has froze on me. As they just finished up their hot laps, as I said, we're going to figure out who's going out on the track first. And we're going to go side by side with their... We're going to have Robert Charette, if I can find his name on there. He's in the pits. Wortman's in the pits. Or he's on the track now, so we're going to follow Tyler Wortman as he's coming around turn number 4. He's getting the green flag. And thank you guys for joining in and watching. Feel free to join in the comments there. Again, like I said, we have 14 drivers here tonight. Tyler Wortman's coming out of turn number 4 for his first lap in that number 29 machine. And for his first lap, he's going to get a 14:57. Edwin Stetton got a 14:40 to top the board. Alexander Boost, he's going to be sitting second. Here comes Tyler Wortman coming out of turn 4 for his second time. And Tyler Wortman ended up getting a 14:57. You got Trevor McCoy on his first lap. He got a 14:67 as he's going down the back straightaway for his second time. And he's coming out of turn 4 right here. His second lap is going to be a 14:61. That's still going to be 8th position for him. But Gary's still taking the green flag this time around, as that was his first lap of a 14:67. He's going down the back straightaway for his second time. As he's coming out turn 4, we're going to see if he gets a better lap time here. He got a 14:58. That's going to bump him up to 8th on the board. Then Donnie Battius just moved up to the 6th position, which moved Gary down one more spot there. You're going to have Brett Jones in that number 15 machine. His first lap is going to be a 14:60 as he's coming out of turn 2, going down the back straightaway for his second lap. And we're coming out of turn number 4 for his second time. He's going to get a 14:59. That's still going to be 10th quickest there. And Anthony Roach in that number 11 machine, he got a 14:67 on his first lap. He's going down the back straightaway for his second lap. And going in turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4, he's going to be getting a 14:53. That's going to bump him up to 8th on the qualifying leaderboard. And we miss Corey Crowell here. I believe he's sitting 3rd. I think he's out there getting extra laps. He could have just ran one lap, went to the pits, and here he comes back out. He's finishing up his qualifying. So we have 13 drivers make the qualifying start. And we have one car. I don't know if they've loaded in or not. And we're waiting on that one car. And I guess we are done for the night for the qualifying, as we're going straight into our heat race number 1. And bear with me with some of these names here, as Tyler in the 41 machine is going to start on the inside pole. Outside of him, there's going to be Corey Crowell in that number 20 machine. Inside row number 2 is going to be Armando Melgosa in the 531. Outside of him, there's going to be Alexander Boost in the 128. Inside row number 3 is going to be Tyler Wortman in that number 29 machine. Outside of him, he's going to have Brett Jones in the number 15. And rounding out your field is going to be Henry, and in that number 97. I'm not going to say his last name and butcher it there, as we're about to start the first heat race. It's going to be led by Tyler and that number 41 machine as they go down the back straightaway. And they're getting the hold it up the one to go green flag here, the rolled up green. Couldn't figure out what I was trying to say there. As they come out of 2, going down the back straightaway, the pace truck lights are off as we're going to go green flag racing this time around. It looks like it's going to be an 8-lap main event. Or sorry, 8-lap heat race, I should say. As the 41 machine is getting ready to hit that loud pedal, and we're going to take the first
green.
And we're green flag racing. That's the 41 machine is going to be leading us into turn number 1. That number 20 machine, of course, he's holding on the outside. He's going to maintain that second position. And we have a battle for your third position between Alexander Bose and Armando Melgosa. That's going to be your battle for third between the 531 and 148 as they're side by side. Coming out of turn number 2, Hector Melgosa. He's going to take over your third position as Alexander Best is going to maintain.
The yellow flag is out.
The fourth position, and we have a yellow flag as someone back there, I believe it was Brett Jones, ended up going around. Let's take a look and see what happened there. And we're going to take a look. Here comes Tyler Whitman coming down, and it looks like Brett Jones is coming up as well. And they made contact, and that's going to bring up the first caution of the night. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a last moment thing. It's great to see 6 viewers in here already. Please chime in on the chat on both the YouTube side and the Facebook side. Looks like the pace truck lights are still off. Or still on. Celtic Reaper, what's up, man? You're over there on the YouTube side. Again, we're going to be bringing the top 3 from the feature, which is going to be a 20-lap main event over after the end of the race, and do an interview with them as they're stacking up now. We're going to go green next time around. And it's still going to be Tyler in that number 41 machine, leading us to the green, with the number 20 of Corey Crowell on the outside of him. The 531 of Armando Melgosa. He got that inside lane moving, and he passed the 128 of Alexander Boost. I'm sorry, Bost. Tyler Wortman in the 29, Brett Jones in the 15, and 97 of Henry. What's up, Nicholas Yates?
Green.
And 41 is going to be leading us to green. He's going to be going to turn number 1. The number 20 is going to look on the inside there, coming out of turn 2. As they're going to be side by side, coming on the back straightaway. The number 20 of Corey Crowell is going to maintain that lead going to 3. As he's coming out of turn 4, he's going to take that 128, and the 531 is running side by side right behind him. The 41 is getting that momentum built up on the high side. We're still battling for the lead between the number 20 and the 41, entering turn number 3. As we're halfway through, we only have 3 more laps now. This time around, the 41 and the 20 running side by side. The 128 of Alexander is trying to make it interesting between the 3 cars. And we're going to stay back here a little bit and watching this. It looks like Corey Crowell is trying to get that little line. Here comes the 128. He's trying to make it 3 wide. And the number 20 Corey Crowell. He's still making it interesting with that 41 machine of Tyler. As they're getting the white flag. Tyler's still trying to hold off Corey Crowell. Here comes the 128, trying to get interesting too for battle for second position. And then we still have Armando Melgosa in the fourth position. As they're coming out turn number 4, check the flag. It's going to be the number 41 of Tyler, followed by the number 20 of Corey Crowell. And the results did not pop up there like I thought they were going to. Sorry about that. For heat race number 2, you're going to have Edwin Stanton in that number 93 machine starting on the pole. Outside of him is going to be the number 64 of Robert Charette. Inside row number 2 is going to be Donnie Badius in that number 9 machine. Outside of him is going to be Anthony Roach in that number 11. Inside row number 3 is going to be the number 88 of Gary Still. On his outside is going to be the number 21 of Trevor McCoy. And rounding out your field is going to be Gavin Balderas in that number 10X machine. And it looks like Gavin's still having his issues with his computer. Not able to join in over here for tonight's action. And they're taking the rolled up green flag this time around. We have one more lap until we're going green flag racing. We're being led by the number 93 of Edwin Stanton. And we have that number 11. He's the Oz 11. Thank you, Tyler, for the follow. Thank you for the share there, too, as well, buddy. As they're entering turn number 3, the pace truck lights are off. Pace truck's going to pull in at turn number 4 as the 93 of Edwin Stanton's going to be
green flag, green flag.
As we're green flag racing. 64 on the outside, he's going to get a better hole shot up. Entering turn number 1, he's going to be leading us out of turn 2. The number 93 is going to hold on to the second position, as the number 11 is going to move into third. Trevor McCoy is looking on the outside of Donnie Badius to take that fourth position over. And the Australian, and it looks like that was Trevor McCoy got into it. I don't know if we're going to have a yellow come out from that or not. As Trevor McCoy jumped in the pits, we had a battle for the lead between the 67 or 64 and 93. As the 93 of Edwin Stanton is looking on the inside of Robert Charette. They're still side by side. It's going to be Edwin Stanton at the line that time around. We're going to stay back here in this view. Here goes the crossover by Robert Charette. Robert Charette's going to get that low line. He's trying to look for a slider here. He didn't clear that slider. He pinched the car off. And the overlays are messed up right now. I don't know what's going on, but please bear with me as we're still green flag racing. It's going to still be Edwin Stanton leading the field, followed by Robert Charette and Donnie Badius in that number 9 machine. I believe that's number 9. He's 9 on my system here. He's actually 67. Dirt Dog, thank you for subscribing over on the YouTube side, buddy. As we are taking the white flag, we have one more time around with that number 93 of Edwin Stanton still leading the field. Robert Charette in second, Donnie Badius in third. Gary Still is going to be in fourth, followed by Anthony Roach in that Oz 11. And then Trevor McCoy riding out the field. That's going to be your results for tonight as well for heat race number 2. And again, we're going to have to do this the old school way, as my overlays are not working for your main event. And for heat race number 1, it's going to be the number 41 of Tyler on the inside pole. Outside of him is going to be the number 93 of Edwin Stetton. Inside row number 2 is going to be Corey Crowell in that number 20 machine. Outside of him is going to be the 64 of Robert Charette. Inside row number 3 is going to be the number 128 of Robert Bost. Outside of him is going to be the number 9, or the 67, I believe it is, of Donnie Battius. Inside row number 4 is going to be the number 531 of Armando Melgosa. Outside of him is going to be the number 88 of Gary Steele. Inside row number 5, I believe that's going to be the number 29 of Tyler Wortman. On his outside is going to be the number 11 of Anthony Roach. Inside row number 6 is going to be the 15 of Brett Jones. On his outside is going to be Trevor McCoy. And rounding out your field is going to be the number 97 of Henry. And if I don't say their last names, it's because I'm probably going to butcher it, and there's no need to butcher someone's name here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first feature event for the Night Owl Racing League season opener of the 305s. On Sundays, they're going to be running the 360s. On Tuesdays, it's followed by the late models, the limited late models, I should say. And that's going to be their season that they're going to have. I believe it's an 8-week season. As they're going down the back straightaway with the pace truck lights off, we're going to go green flag racing this time around. They're entering turn number 3 as the 41 and 93 are both leading the field. Coming out of turn number 4, taking the
green.
Looks like we're going to be side by side here in turn number 1 with the 41 and the 93. The 93 is going to have the momentum coming out of the back straightaway, and he's going to take the lead. And it's a 20-lap main event. 20-lap main event as 93 is going to lead lap number 1. Hopefully the overlays will get going for you, as it's going to be 41 of Tyler, followed by the number 20 of Corey Crowell. And then back there, we have 128 and 64. That's going to be about your 4th position, as they're still side by side, trying to figure out who's going to take that 4th position, as 64 is getting the high side momentum going. It looks like he's going to secure that position now that we're over here. Andrew Melgosa in that 531. He's trying to make it interesting there. Coming out of turn number 4 as well. He's trying to win to battle there for the 5th position. And still have a battle for the 4th position between the 64 and 128 as they're entering turn number 1 side by side. It's Alexander. He's trying to get that low line going. And I'm trying to hold race and get that as I'm not for sure what's going on here. Looks like the number 20 slipped up. He pushed up. So Robert Charette's trying to catch him. Andrew Melgosa hit that outside wall. And we have it out here. This is going to be your battle for the 9th position between, your 8th position between Brett Jones and Donnie. It's still going to be Edwin leading the field, followed by Tyler, Corey Crowell, Robert Charette, Alexander, Armando Melgosa. Here comes Gary Steele in that 88. He's trying to drill them in. And I believe that's going to be your field there, as it's not the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going on with my overlay as I'm trying to fix that still. And it's still going to be Edwin Stanton still leading the field, as it looks like Trevor McCoy is already pulled into the pits. It looks like he might be calling it a night. And on your screen now, I missed that pass, but Robert Charette just made a pass for the 3rd position. He's going to pass the number 20, Robert Corey Crowell, That's wrong. Corey Crowell is not going to get up yet. And the 128 of Alexander, he's looking on the outside. He's trying to make that pass for that fourth position.
The yellow flag is
It looks
out.
like he's going to get that fourth position there. And the yellow flag is out. And Jeffrey, which one is Justin? As I don't see Justin on my board. We got a yellow flag. I'm going to see what happened here. As we're following along with that number 97 Henry. He got it on the outside wall, broke his right front, and then could not turn in turn number 1. That brings out the first caution of the night in the feature race. Again, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for my overlays not working correctly, as I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with those. And it's still going to be the number 40, sorry, the 93 of Edwin Stetton leading the field. All right, that makes sense, Jeffrey. Edwin Stetton's leading the field, and that number 93 machine, the 41 of Tyler, is going to be in second. 64 of Robert Charette is in third, followed by the number 20 of Corey Crowell. He's going to have to hold off the number 128 of Alexander and Armando Melgosa, as these two are on a fly here. And it looks like the pace truck lights are off, as we're going to go green flag racing, coming out of turn 4 this time around. And I'm just going to turn off that overlay, as it's not correct. And yes, Jeffrey, it does suck that you couldn't be here, but hopefully you're here next week as well. As pace truck pulls off, here comes
Green flag,
Edwin.
green flag.
He's going to be leading us in turn number 1 this time around. Tyler's going to follow closely behind. The 64 of Robert Charette's in third. Corey Crowell, he got a good start there and got that gap, a little bit of breathing room from that 128. And if you look at that 88, he's trying to make it interesting for that 6th position, as he's looking on the inside, coming out of turn number 2, going down the back straightaway. The 531 and the 88 is going to be side by side, entering turn number 3. And the 88 is going to take over that 6th position, coming out of turn number 4. Melgosa is not letting go yet. He's trying to make it interesting. There comes Corey Crowell. He's looking to make it interesting up there for your 3rd position between the 64 and the 20. And we have a battle for your lead between the 41 and the 93. You got some 41s on his tail ready to go. Looks like we have 3 laps left, and my overlays want to work. It's getting interesting for your lead. That's going to be your 93 and the 41. As they go down the back straightaway, they're going to be getting 2 laps to go, coming out of turn number 4 this time around. And they're going down the back straightaway, entering turn number 3.
The yellow flag is out.
And the yellow flag just came out, as we're going to have a green, white, check finish. The battle for the lead was just heating up. Let's go back and figure out what's going on there. Armando Melgosa ended up crashing, it looks like, as he's in that 6th position. And it looked like it was a net code, more likely a net code, and hit the tail tank of Gary Steele. That's going to be a green-white checker flag here to conclude this race. again, thank you to all the sponsors of the league here. I know that the Night Owl admin really greatly appreciate y'all for doing what you do for the league. Looks like we're going to have, I believe, 12 cars out here now, as it's going to be the number 93 of Edwin Stanton, out in the 41 of Tyler in second, Robert Charette in the 64 machines in third, Corey Crowell number 20 machines in fourth, Alexander Bost in that 128, Gary Steele in the 88, Donnie Battiest in that 97 machine. Thank you, Jonathan Lee, for the follow. We're going to have Brett Jones in that 15 machine in eighth, Anthony Roach in ninth. And we're going to have Tyler Wortman right behind him. Looks like the pace truck lights are off. We're going to go green flag racing next time around. Andrew Armando Melgoso is going to be in 11th, followed by Henry in that number 97 machine. And the number 93 of Edwin Stanton is going to be leading us down the back straightaway as he's entering turn number 3. He's about to hit that loud pedal coming out turn number 4, as we're going to be a green-white checker finish here.
Green flag, green flag.
As the 93s take the green flag. Entering turn number 1, he's trying to get that gap. Gary Steele's trying to make a move there for your 5th position. And here comes Tyler looking down low in turn 3 and 4 as they're taking the white flag. That was the checker flag, I'm sorry. We had 3 white on last lap, so it was only 1 lap dash. Edwin Stanton's going to take the lead, or take the win, followed by Tyler. And then Robert Charette, as those 3 are going to take the podium and go over to be interviewed after they do their picture. So for night 1, the season opener of the Night Owls 305s, it's going to be Edwin Stanton taking the win, Tyler in second, Robert Charette in third. Corey Crowell in that number 20 machine, he's going to take 4th. Donnie Battiest is going to be 5th. Gary Steele in 6th. Alexander Bost in 7th. Brett Jones 8th. Tyler Wortman in 9th. Armando Melgoso is going to be finished in 10th, followed by Anthony Rocha in 11th. Henry in 12th. And Trevor McCoy is going to finish out in 13th. And it looks like Gavin Balderas in that 10X machine is going to finish 14th for tonight. And we're going to give them a little bit of time. We're going to do a post-race interview with the top 3 finishers here. We already have Robert over here, so we're going to finish it up, or start with Robert. We're going to end with Stanton. And sorry, give me 1 second here. And Robert, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Man, that was a great race. What did you like most about that race there, bud?
Well, I liked how clean it was up here up front. I can't say I wasn't shaking.
So you ran 4th for the majority of that race. What happened for you to capitalize and take that 3rd position, as I missed that on the stream here?
Honestly, I was focusing on entering high, and I wanted to enter or exit in the middle so I could wash up, and me washing up gave me a little bit of a speed boost so I can get around for 3rd place.
And this is the season opener for the 305s of the Night Owl Racing League here. First race ever for Night Owl as a league on iRacing here. So congratulations on your 3rd place finish.
Thank you so much.
And do you have any sponsors that you would like to give a shout out to?
Yep, I would like to thank Misfit Motorsports, TA Speed Shop, Big Worms Racing Videos, Right Rear Racing, QNZ Plumbing, Waffle Corporation, 6B Racing Designs. All those guys, I couldn't do anything without them. My girlfriend, who's sitting right behind me. I feel like I won the race. I'm in 3rd place.
Oh, yeah. And you brought up the girlfriend. I know a lot of us have girlfriends, wives, everything. And that's really our biggest sponsor, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to race.
I definitely wouldn't be able to. She pays my subscription.
Exactly, 100%. Again, thank you, Robert, for jumping over here and giving us your time after the race is over with, and congratulations on your third place finish.
All right, thank you so much, man.
Yep. And there you have it, Robert Charette in that 64 machine as he finished in third place. And we're going to bring up Mr. Tyler in that 41 machine. And Tyler, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Man, first off, before we start anything, go ahead and say what your last name is, how to say it, so that way.
It's Noff.
Knopf.
Yep.
I knew I was going to butcher it during the. Hang on, Justin. I'm going to move you down, buddy, and I'll bring you up. I'll get you back in a little bit.
All right, thank you.
I just want to make sure that you said that because I was going to butcher your last name, and I don't want to butcher it during the broadcast.
Dude, no, you're all good. I had it happen to me plenty of times, so you're all right.
So I know that you're racing side by side. It sucks that yellow came out there at the end. What was the track like for you?
The track was really tacky. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere, to be honest, dude. I was just... Well, for the first 10 laps, I don't know how Edwin was gaining a lot of momentum ahead of me. Then I started cutting down in 3 and 4, found some speed in the middle, and it felt really fast. And like I said, that caution, when it came out, I was ready to throw a slider, and it just killed my momentum.
I seen it there. I was watching it because y'all were running side by side, and I was ready for it. That y'all were going to do a slider in 1 and 2. He's going to counter you in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I tried everything I could do, dude. It's just I wish there was more laps. Maybe I would have had something different.
Oh yeah. And do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of sponsors if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I'd like
go
to
right ahead.
shout out Excel Sim Sports for letting me ride this 41 car. Sonny's Barbecue, Mr. Do It All, Nice Guy, Andy's Podcast, Rural Odyssey, Big's Worms Racing Videos, Farmers Repairs, Anderson Electrics, Bowman's Designs, Reaper Apparel, and Premier Racing Setups.
Yeah, you sure did have a long list there.
Hell yeah.
Again, we couldn't do it without the sponsors.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so you got second place in the season opener of the 305s here. What's something that you hope you can continue on throughout the season here?
I'm hoping that I can continue out maybe a top 5 finish for the whole season. There's definitely a lot of good drivers in here. I've been on iRacing for almost a year now, so I don't really race the sprint cars as much, but I'm just glad I can race in Trevor's League and give it a try.
Yeah, I know that I'm not a sprint car guy, so I understand what you're saying there. So good luck to you with the 305s the rest of the season.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you for the broadcast.
Yes, thank you for taking the time after your race and coming over here and doing an interview.
Yep, anytime.
And there you have it, the third and second place finishers, as we're waiting on Edwin Stanton to come back over here and do a interview for his first place finish. Again, guys, this was the season opener of the 305 sprint cars. They're going to have another race on Sunday of the 360s. And here comes, I believe it's Justin Stanton or Edwin Stanton. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
So is it Edwin Stanton or is it Justin Stanton?
It's actually Justin.
All right, so we had it on the Facebook chat of Justin. So I just want to make sure. Congratulations on your first place finish here and the season opener win.
Yeah, thank you.
So I think things got a little bit interesting there right before that last yellow flag came out. What's going through your head on those last couple laps before the yellow? Are you there?
Like Tyler said, I had a lot of momentum throughout the race, and all of a sudden I kind of seen him going towards the bottom, and I seen him catching me, and so I tried to move them around there at the end. Nothing was really working, and when those last two cautions came out, and I was trying to make a plan to just focus on my race, stick with my line, and I knew he was going to try to pull a slider at the end, but I just hold my line there and prayed to God it worked, and it kind of did at the end. So I'm really grateful for that.
Yes, sir. And you led it from the drop of the green. Again, congratulations on that. Do you have any sponsors that you would like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I just want to thank Ivy Coffee Company, Middle Sort Potato Chips, JBS, TSR Graphic and Designs, and definitely my brother. He was actually helping me here tonight, so but it was definitely a fun one, and hopefully we can get one next week.
Yes, sir. And I guess you enjoyed the track conditions as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. The track conditions, they're definitely great. I was kind of worried because I'll admit Volusia, it's not one of my best tracks, so it's it's definitely my brother's track. He would have been racing here tonight with us, but he's down here helping me. So I just want to thank him big time. But so hopefully next week we can continue.
Yes, sir. And hopefully you do continue. I know that with the broadcast here on Right Rear Racing, it's going to be hit or miss on a Friday night, as Fridays I have to do with my kids as well. So next time that we do a broadcast over here, hopefully we can catch up again on the podium here.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Thank you.
Yes, thank you again, and congratulations on your win.
Yep, thank you.
And there you have it, folks. That's going to be week number 1 in the books for the 305s. And thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining or jumping in that chat. Thank you for the follows, likes, and subscriptions. Feel free to hit those buttons and continue this up as those get me to go on more. Again, thank you for joining in, and we'll catch you next time right here on Right Rear Racing.